Hello and welcome back everyone to the next episode on SAP Generative AI training videos on anubhavtrainings.com. In the last episode, we talked about the concept of transformer architecture in a nutshell to just try and understand how exactly the LLMs in modern days AI boom work behind the scene. What's the architecture? The architecture included encoder and decoder, a input in the form of vectorized input along with positional encoding, where it passed to a multi-headed self-attention mechanism to drive the self-attention of each word with regard to other word. That happens with the help of QKV metrics provided and produced by these LLM AI engineers by pre-training the models using humongous amount of data and powerful GPUs. The system will then classify the the metric score for each of the word and then would be able to predict the next word with the help of the decoder. In the today's episode, we are going to talk about prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is a very powerful topic. If you are studying AI from a trainer online or you've taken an online training from anywhere, please make sure your trainer do cover the prompt engineering topic because this is the most critical topic when it comes to working and building AI based solutions. So there are two ways you can apply prompt engineering in the real world. So first of all, let's look at the definition of prompt engineering. Writing a prompt input such as you can guide the LLM to produce the desired output. So any computerized systems like AI only work with the correct input. If your input is not correct, you definitely cannot expect the right output. So let me explain. There are two types of prompting. One is a simple prompt where you can pass the basic instructions like writing about a climate change. You would want to give input to ChatGPT to write about climate change. The minimal guidance and very generic result is what you're going to get in this case. Whereas in prompt engineering, you will make a strategy. You would have a agenda, you will have some detailed explanation, you will have output format. You will say, would you like to do it into bullet points or numbers? You will provide specific constraints. For example, if you're planning a trip to Goa, you would look forward for vegetarian food options. So then you will put those constraints. You will put the context that you are looking forward for a beach destination specifically within India and desired outcome to optimize the AI response. So this is what called prompt engineering. It's a most critical component as a AI engineer. You should keep it in your mind when it comes to designing the prompt. The key principle includes more specific instructions where you would give more targeted and useful output is what you're going to get. And prompt engineering transforms the vague request into precise tool for consistent and quality result. In fact, while building the AI agent, it is extremely important to pass the correct prompt. So the AI can predict or find out the right tool to execute. Yes, for example, if you have a crypto account in Binance, not on Bybit, then you would have to provide that you want to make a particular crypto purchase through the Binance because your AI agent is able to execute the crypto token purchase from the Binance. So that is what prompt engineering should include. Let me take an example live in the system. So I have got a simple paragraph over here which I will be utilizing to pass it to ChatGPT, and I ask ChatGPT to summarize this. So I just say summarize this. Done. Now, this is certainly a bad example of prompt engineering where ChatGPT is going to take this and just summarize it, right? So it is just, you can say, it just provided a summary. But now, if I would do prompt engineering, what would I say in a better way? So, analyze the below article on climate change and write summarize in as below. So you have to summarize for me as first point abstract of this article, then it has to say reasons of change, and then say impact analysis, and then maybe fourth point should be conclusion with image. Yes. So now you see, I have done a very small example of prompt engineering, and look at the response from AI. It is much, much better, and a much, a much better response which you get in an accurate way. Similarly, as a AI engineer, you should be doing a lot of prompt engineering in our detailed training for AI, where you would be giving the correct input to the AI so that you can get the desired response, specifically for different performing different tasks. Now, as a user of AI, how would you do prompt engineering? So there are two ways to do this. One is as a LLM user, for example, a Chat GPT user, where you just write effective prompt to plan a trip, ask a question, summarize the text, or creative writing, like I just showed you an example. On the other side, as a AI engineer, you would do effective prompt engineering to create prompts using specialized classes in Python called system prompt user prompt classes, where you will set the context to the LLM and then provide a specific prompt to get the desired output. These classes will help the LLM to understand what is my input and output and produce technical outputs like JSON, XML, and the use cases could be for document extraction, ticket classification, or sentiment analysis. So next, I will show you quickly some of the different techniques which we have used in our detailed AI training to do prompt engineering. So let's quickly look at that as well. Now, a fundamental prompt engineering technique where you provide the clear specific instruction to the as a guide, like your question. Yeah, what is the question you are asking? That is called prompt engineering. So that LLM can perform the task accurately and efficiently. This involves giving explicit direction so LLM can understand and execute task without need of a specific task or training data. Suppose I say to LLM, hey, can you please suggest me some Indian dishes name, right? So it will propose you, let's say 20 dishes. And I say, I am only interested in North Indian dishes and exactly top five. So in that case, my prompt is specifically telling the top five, yeah, dishes. Yeah. So that is my prompt engineering. Now we have different type of prompts, zero shot learning. This involve giving AI a task without any prior example. So you describe what you want in detail. Assume the AI had no prior knowledge of the task. So in this case, the output might be inaccurate or incomplete. Then you have one shot learning where you provide one example to the AI in your prompt, and then AI will try to understand the context and format you the format in which format you are expecting. Then few shot learning, where this involve providing few examples like 2 to 5, help AI to understand the pattern and the style you are looking forward for a response. Then chain of thoughts prompting, where you ask AI to detail its thought process step by step. This is particularly useful for complex reasoning tasks. Then we have iterative prompting, where this process starts, you define your prompt based on output you get and slowly guiding the AI to the desired answer or style of answer. We have negative prompting. In this method, you tell the AI what to not do. Like in my example, don't get include any sweet dishes in the output. Yeah. So what to not do? For instance, you might specify what you don't want in the certain type of response. Then hybrid prompting, where you combine different methods like few shot, chain of thoughts, and get more precise and creative output. And then prompt chaining, breaking down your complex task into smaller prompts and then chaining the output together from a final response. So these are the different types of prompts we can feed to the AI. With that, thank you so much for watching this video with me today. If you feel this content is helping you, kindly subscribe and share this channel in the WhatsApp group of your company teams. And I hope to see you in my next episode. Happy learning. Till then, goodbye and see you again.